So this is the JBL Boombox 3 and this is the JBL Partybox Encore 2. And when it comes to speaker setup, the Encore 2 has a single front firing woofer with an exhaust port that shoots out the back and dual front firing tweeters. Whereas with the Boombox 3, this speaker has a front firing subwoofer with dual front firing drivers with tweeters that are stacked on top of the drivers and dual pass radiators that shoot out the sides. Now, when it comes to sound quality, the JBL Partybox Encore 2 does get louder and it has a lot more bass than the Boombox 3. However, when it comes to portability, the Boombox 3 is the better option because this speaker is slightly smaller, but more importantly is a lot more durable thanks to its fabric wrap body, and it's also waterproof thanks to its IP67 rating, whereas with the Encore 2, this speaker has a mostly plastic body and it's only IPX4 rated, so a little bit of water isn't going to be a problem. However, you do have to be careful with this speaker. And when it comes to battery life, the Boombox 3 has an advertised battery life of 24 hours, whereas the Encore 2 has an advertised battery life of 15 hours. However, with the Encore 2 Essential, you can somewhat easily access the battery and service it yourself. However, with the Essential, you are going to need a screwdriver. However, if you were to get the JBL Partybox Encore 2, it's a lot easier to access the battery, similar to the Partybox 120. And when it comes to ports, the Encore 2 has a USB-C port, so you can use it to charge your own devices, and you can also use this USB-C port as a wired connection, and it also has a 1/4 inch input, so you can plug in a microphone for karaoke, or if you want, you can plug in JBL's wireless microphones and get 2 microphones going for karaoke. Whereas with the Boombox 3, this speaker does not have a 1/4 inch input, so you cannot plug it in with a microphone for karaoke, and it's also using a USB-A port, which isn't as convenient as the USB-C port on the Encore 2, but it does have an audio jack, so you can use it with a wired connection that way. And finally, there is the speaker pairing protocols. Now, the Boombox 3 is using Party Boost, so you can only connect it up to other speakers that are also using Party Boost, whereas with the Encore 2, the speaker is using Auracast, so you can connect it to other Auracast speakers, like either a JBL Partybox 120, 320, 520, or Ultimate, or you can also connect it up to JBL smaller speakers that are also using Auracast, like either a Charge 6 or to a Flip 7. And with the Encore 2, you can also connect it to JBL's older Party Boost speakers that are using. Overall, if you're looking for something durable and portable, you still want to go with the Boombox 3 because this speaker is a lot more durable and it also has a longer lasting battery. However, with the Encore 2, this speaker is louder and it does have more bass because it is able to move more air, and the speaker is also more future-proof because it's now using Auracast instead of Party Boost. But if you want to learn more, you can always watch the full video.